Welcome to SomeGuy's Garage. Today we're going to take a look at the 2023 Toyota GR Corolla. It's a good thing they announced this one day before April Fool's Day, as every car enthusiast would think it was a prank. But no, this is a legitimate car that Toyota is actually going to make and sell in North America. The specs for this car read like a best hits album of hot hatches from the last couple decades. It has 300 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque, from a probably way overboosted, but hopefully not super laggy, 1.6-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder that revs to 6,500 RPM. This exits the back from the strangest triple exhaust pipes I think I've ever seen. They're definitely not exquisite like on an LFA, but I guess no worse than a Civic Type R. It gets better though. The only transmission available is a 6-speed manual. No automatics, CVTs, or dual clutches here, just proper 3-pedal driving. And they kept going with the manual theme by putting an old-fashioned manual lever for the handbrake. This really is proper hot hatch stuff. There is one thing that is more modern about the drivetrain though, and that's the all-wheel drive system. It's an adjustable bias with user-selectable 60-40, 50-50, or 30-70 splits of torque to front or rear. That rear bias mode sounds like it will be a lot of fun. Of course, then Toyota says, but wait, there's more, and gives you the option to have the GR Corolla with front and rear limited slip differentials. Appearance-wise, it has all of the things a hot hatch should. Fender flares, a goofy spoiler, and a bulgy hood with vents and badging all over the place. Very proper. The usual other tuned suspension, brakes, and chassis improvements over a regular Corolla go along with the 18-inch blacked-out wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tires. At just under 3,250 pounds, it's also quite light for an all-wheel drive hot hatch, which should help its performance. I'd expect a 0 to 60 time in the 5-second range, though performance stats have not yet been announced. There will be a couple versions available, the Core and Circuit editions. The Circuit edition is a limited run launch edition with a carbon fiber roof and a few other styling bits over the Core. So then what's my take on the GR Corolla? I think Toyota has lost their mind, but in a good way. In an era where manufacturers are dropping their hot hatches, looking at you Focus RS and Subaru WRX, and I know it's been over a decade, but I do miss my Mazda Speed 3 as well, the GR Corolla gives enthusiasts a new, full-fat hot hatch option. They have managed to put together a vehicle that seemingly checks all of the boxes necessary to be the perfect hot hatch. One has to hope that it will handle properly though, knowing Toyotas usually lack in the steering feel and sporty suspension tuning department. I also think one of the big challenges Toyota is going to have is that the GR brand is weak and people aren't really looking to Toyota for sporty vehicles anymore. In the past, when there was the real Supra, the MR2, and even the Celica, they had credibility. But everything they've made recently, such as the GR86 or current GR Supra, have been rebadged platforms from other manufacturers. Toyota hasn't positioned the GR brand or this GR Corolla too well, so they might have difficulty carving out a niche for it in the hot hatch market against the likes of Hyundai's N, for instance. That all said though, they have put together a package that has actually made me excited about a Corolla. Words I never thought I would say. Here's hoping it exceeds expectations and becomes a fixture of the hot hatch world for years to come. So that's my take on the 2023 Toyota GR Corolla. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.